welcome back to the Chilean revolution. My name is Jack, and it has been and gone. January has been and gone, and we managed to sign 3 players, not players that I particularly. One of them is particularly didn't really need, but he was good in my eyes, and I thought, yeah, I'll get him. He got sent off in his debut, but doesn't matter. We'll start off with the outs. I believe up to this, Daniel Kemp was in the summer, so a couple of loanies. Antonio has gone to Southampton for £15 million. We sold him for. He's played 3 games. He's done average. Marcus Brown's gone out on loan. Sam Byron's gone out on loan for a little bit of a fee. Burton picked up Martinez and Cullen, and Pask has gone to Notts County. But the people we've brought in, we've spent 54 million quid on 3 players. And it was... dog's gone mental. It was... we've overspent, I feel. But 2 of them, these 2, Manquillo and Marino, we needed. In my opinion, Garmisch was the one that we didn't really need, but I thought he'd offer good competition. So what we'll do, we'll start off with Garmisch. We bought him for 16.5. It could rise to £33 million, but he looks decent. He's 3.5 star current and potential. He's Ukrainian. He's had international player. He spent pretty much his whole career at Dynamo Kiev, where he scored a few goals from midfield. By the looks of it, especially the start of this season, he was having a very good season. He played in the first game, got sent off, and it was like, oh, brilliant. I think that was against Liverpool. He got sent off, but he does look decent, very determined. He's got good natural fitness. He's tireless, but he looks good, and he can play naturally in a fair few positions. So, in my eyes, that was a good little pickup. Javi Marquino, some of you probably heard of him from Newcastle. We did overspend on this guy, but I just couldn't find a right back that was better than Fredericks, who was our backup right back, and someone who could offer competition for Zabaleta. We found this Manquillo, and it was like, okay, and then it was like, okay, we've overspent on him, but he has come in and he has played fairly decently for a fullback, 6.93, which is quite high for a fullback, to be fair. And he'll fight for the position with Zabaleta. He has been playing because Zabaleta's been injured recently, so. In my eyes, overspent, but a decent pickup as well. And then Gerard Moreno, even 20 million could rise to 30 million. Striker from Real Betis, was it? Espanyol. As you can see, he's come in, played 4 games, and scored 5 goals and got 2 assists in the league. Overall, he's come in, played 5 games, 6 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches. He's come in and absolutely smashed it. He didn't score too many goals for Espanyol. He's nearly scored as many goals for us as he did for Espanyol. But he's just been absolutely killing it. He looks really good. Complete forward, natural complete forward. Good first touch, good finishing, composure, concentration, it's all there. Good dribbling. He's 6 foot tall, he's got pace, he can jump. Determination's up there, which is fantastic. He's 4-star. Like I said, we spent 20 million, rising up to 30. He is valued at 30, so he's got no weaknesses. Apparently, he's our best striker at the club. Him and Xavi Hernandez have been playing superbly well. But yeah, that was it. Nothing else happened. We didn't manage to get anyone else out. We've still got a load of players in our under 23s. Like Hugo's still there, Andy Carroll's still there, Fredericks is still there, he's listed on transfer list. We just couldn't get people out for some reason. Don't know why, but we'll get rid in the summer for them lads. But what was I doing? The schedule. I said we wanted 12 points. I think we got 11 in the end, which isn't the end of the world. Still not too bad. There's one glaring result in there that you can see, which is like, how have I managed to do that? But after the Chelsea game, we managed to beat West Ham. We beat West Ham, brilliant. We managed to beat Wolves 4-2. Yarmolenko getting a brace, Anderson and Arnautovic getting the goals. We then drew with Cardiff. They scored 2 quick goals to go 2-0 up. We then scored 2 quick goals to equalise. Arnautovic and Yarmolenko getting the goals in that game. We then lost 1-0 to Huddersfield, and I was like, we just can't do it. It was exactly the same results in the first episode. We lost to Huddersfield, and we drew with Cardiff. We just can't beat these 2 teams for some reason. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And now we got Man City. We smashed Man City 3-0, and it's not even that we got lucky. We absolutely deserved it. New Year's Day, smashed them 3-0. Moreno came in, started his first day at the club, and he started, and he got 2 goals and an assist. Absolute hero. Hernandez getting the other goal. We just completely smashed them. And then we go and lose 2-1 to Stoke, who are in the Championship. They're smashing it in the Championship, to be fair. So we're out the FA Cup, which could be a blessing in disguise for this first season. But Moreno getting another goal in that game. We were 1-0 up. We then got absolutely trounced by Arsenal. They were 4-0 up, 3-0 up by half time even. And to end up at 4-0 was actually good. Seeing as we were 3-0 up, 3-0 down at half time, I was worrying it could be like 5 or 6. But 4-0, we weren't planning on winning that game. Just one of those things. We then picked up a point away at Anfield. This is the game that Garmisch got sent off. 2 yellow cards. Hernandez picking up a brace. Salah and Fabinho scoring for them. Next, so we've picked up 4 points against Liverpool. That's not too bad. And then we just played Newcastle and we absolutely smashed them. 3-0. Moreno getting a hat-trick. So Moreno is consistently scoring, which I'm loving. Today we're playing Bournemouth and Southampton. Bournemouth sitting 17th, Southampton sitting in 10th. I believe we're 11th in the league. We are. Let's get the big league table up. So this is how the Premier League's looking at the moment. I think Fulham are down. Cardiff look like they're on their way down. And then you got a fight pretty much just between Cardiff, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth and Watford. Because we're on 35 points, 5 more points, and we'll get the magic 40-point mark, which I'll be happy with. As soon as we can get that, the better, and then we can concentrate on just finishing mid-table and then pushing on for Europe next season. Seems to be the plan. Sorry about that, there was someone at the door. What was I saying? Can't remember now. Top 6, was it? Top 6, I'm going to start from there anyway. Top 6 looks like they're just all in a solid place. Liverpool are slowly falling behind Leicester, who are, I would say, are surprised to still be up there. But yeah, we're sitting comfortably in 11th, 5 points adrift from away from Brighton even, and we're kind of like the worst of the middle bunch at the moment, which, to be fair, I don't mind too much. But this is the team we're going with today. We have got Fabianski in goal, Creswell, Ogbonna, Reed, Manquillo, Anderson, Wilshere, Obiang, Yarmolenko, Moreno and Anderson, Hernandez even, with a bench of Adrian, Balbuena, Noble, Arnautovic, Zabaleta, Lanzini and Garmash. So yeah, it looks like a pretty decent team at the moment. Obviously, like I said, our midfield is probably our strongest bit, so we had to bring in a midfielder, and obviously, but we signed Jack Wilshere and Balbuena onto new contracts because they only had a year left on their contracts, which was fantastic, and everything's looking up at the moment. We're just looking like a solid mid-table team, and we got nothing to worry about, in my opinion. We can do this. We've picked up some good players. If Moreno can just carry on playing well and getting goals, then he'll have a fantastic season next season, in my opinion. 47 seconds in, ex-West Ham man Jermaine Defoe getting an assist by ex-West Ham man Junior Stanislas. Brilliant. He was just unmarked in the box. Look at him. What are the defenders doing? Who was this guy? Who's this guy? I don't know who that guy was. I'm assuming it was Ogbonna. So 1-0 down. Another highlight here. Daniels has got a throw in for Bournemouth, and it's not looking good at the moment. Good tackle there from Yarmolenko, of all people, and we're on a bit of a counter-attack here. Moreno couldn't quite get there before the defender, and it goes to the keeper. But yeah, it's just solid, like consistent, I would say, of just winning, losing, drawing, winning, losing, drawing, pretty much. It's annoying that we can't beat the teams like Huddersfield and Cardiff, because that should be 6 points. We should have had 6 points from both of them, which would mean we'll be on 12 points more. So where are we? We'd be on 47, which would have put us 7th. But we just can't beat them. We have another highlight, just half hour in. Bournemouth kick off this highlight with just, playing it along the back, a bit risky. Just like that. Poor ball from Ake, I think it was. But teams like Bournemouth, sitting in 17th, we probably should beat them. We probably should get a draw against Southampton. But we seem to be doing better against the bigger sides and then struggling against the smaller sides this season. Which we need to it's great that we're, beating teams like, we've picked up 4 points from Liverpool. Yarmolenko back post, 1-1, get in there. But like I was saying, we've got 4 points from Liverpool. We've beaten Man City. We stuck 3 past them. We played really well against Man United. Didn't get the result we wanted. Did we beat Arsenal earlier in the season? I think we did beat Arsenal earlier in the season. So we got 3 points off them. So we're doing fairly well against the bigger teams. But against the likes of Cardiff and Huddersfield, we're just not doing it, unfortunately. And it's costing us. A highlight here, it's a corner for Bournemouth. It's gone to King, who's back post. He finds the ex-West Ham man Stanislas. It's gone back in, and Yarmolenko, he's doing his defensive shift this game, Yarmolenko. Seeing as he's inverted winger on attack, he's doing a defensive... There he is again, making a tackle. Moreno plays it forward to Hernandez. Can he get a shot on target? He can, but Bogovic tips it round the post. And it's a corner kick. Yarmolenko can't beat the first man, unfortunately. And they could be on a counter. It's just counter after counter. Pew. Who's that's going to tackle him, hopefully? Don't know, didn't see his name. Wilshere, looks like he just pulled him back. And it's a free kick in the end of the highlight. Another highlight just before half time. This game's had quite a few highlights, and Wilshere has picked up the ball, finds Felipe Anderson, one of our joint top goal scorers, whips in Chicharito. Yarmolenko's there. He misses, I think. I hope he missed anyway, but it's a penalty either way. If he had scored and the ref gave a penalty, I would have been quite mad. But can Yarmolenko get his second and our second of the game? From the spot, puts it in top corner. We go into the break 2-1 up. That's his 10th goal of the season. Fair play, Yarmolenko, fair play. And it's from the penalty spot. Take it from the reverse angle. Decent penalty. No keeper's really saving that. And like I said, we go into this break 2-1 up after being 1-0 down early on. And that's fantastic. We say don't get complacent. Everyone's loving it. And hopefully we can push on, get another goal or 2. That'd be great. Because we need to sort out this goal difference still. Getting beaten by 4-0 by Arsenal didn't help us. So we're on minus... Well, I think we ended the last episode -7, didn't we? So we have picked it up a little bit, but we just need to carry on and get into a positive goal difference, because it might come down to that at the end of the season. 65 minutes in now, and nothing's happened to the second half. We're going to make our triple substitution, I think, and give some players a rest. So Obiang's on a booking, so we're going to bring on Garmisch so we can show him off to you lot. Ogbonna's on a booking as well, so we'll bring on Balbuna. And Yarmolenko's the most tireless, but I don't really want to take him off, if I'm honest. So I'll take off Wilshere, I'll bring on Lanzini, and that should be our triple substitution. Yeah, hopefully this Garmisch lad can play decent. He's on an intense language course, so he can learn the language. He's obviously Ukrainian international, so he's an international level player, just over the bar from Bournemouth there. And I'm hoping he can be like our steal in the midfield, next to a Wilshere or a Lanzini, just next to a playmaker, the guy that will put his body about and just get the ball back. Not ball-winning midfielder, surprisingly. But don't really know what happened there. Chicharito's through, and he probably should have scored. Fabianski just played a free kick over the top. None of the Bournemouth defenders reacted to it. And we probably should have been 3-1 there. But we have got 10 minutes to go. The second half has gone quite quick, because we had little to no highlights. But hopefully we can hold on. I'm going to shove out a concentrate just to get my point across. But we have got a late corner here from Bournemouth. Reed heads it away, but no one's going out to it again. We need to be more alert to these things. Pugh whips in. Jermaine Defoe's there, and Jermaine Defoe has made it 2-2. What did I say? Beat someone like Bournemouth, draw with someone like Southampton, and we've gone and conceded a goal in the first minute and the last minute of the game, pretty much, from our ex-West Ham player, Jermaine Defoe. Sick of it, really. It's not gone off to the best of episodes, and hopefully we can still garner 4 points from this and beat Southampton. But they're having a pretty similar season to us. We never know. I'll see you in the next game. Welcome back, everybody. Not too many changes to the side. I think the only one we've taken is Obiang out the side with Garmesh coming in, and everyone else is the same. So we can jump straight into the game against Southampton. We gonna have any score predictions? I'm gonna go. I thought it'd be a draw. I'm gonna say we're gonna sneak a 1-0 win out of this, and I'll be extremely happy if we do. Let's have a look at the team. They're playing a 5-2-2-1. They got Chris Smalling in their side. Forster in goal. Hewitt, Chris Smalling. I wonder how much he costs. I wouldn't mind have gotten him. Mandy, Bertrand, Janmaat. We've got Janmaat as well. Ward-Prowse, Herjberg, Ayunesi, Redmond, and Charlie Austin. It's not a bad side, to be fair. Antonio's on the bench for them. I want, if I remember, I want to see how much Chris Smalling cost them, because I didn't even see he was listed. I didn't even see a article saying that he'd gone to Southampton. So if he was on the cheap, that'd be gutting, because someone like him would have suited us right down to the ground. But we have an early highlight here. We like to concede early goals recently. Moreno finds Chicharito, finds Zabaleta, back to Garmesh, finds Moreno again. He's got his back to goal. We want him running towards goal, but that's a great ball to Anderson. Crosses it in, and Hernandez is there. Perfect start to the game. 1-0 up. Pardon me. And Hernandez gets, that's probably his 10th goal of the season as well. Loads like Anderson, Yarmolenko, Hernandez, they've all got around the same amount of goals, which is great. We've got no problems. At least we're not relying on one person for goals, which in my eyes is perfect. I've just had a look at Chris Smalling, and he cost Southampton around £18 million, which if he was like around 10 million, I would have been upset that we didn't get him, but we've spent a lot of money anyway. I probably wouldn't have gone for him if he was that much. But we got a highlight here. Moreno's checking down Mandy. And the other thing, he's on quite cheap wages as well. He's on like 49 grand a week, I think, which isn't too bad for a Premier League proven centre-back. But Anderson's got the ball. What can he do with it? Is he going to have a shot? Yeah, he was going to have a shot all day long, wasn't he? As soon as he ran inside. We have a free kick here. It's a short one played by Winston Reid. And I think we need to find a really decent fullback in the summer, because Zabaleta's getting old, so we're probably going to get rid of him. So we might need to get another right back to battle with Moreno. That's terrible. The left backs I've not been too impressed with. Cresswell has picked his game up a lot, so I might be looking to bring another left back. Centre back's probably not a problem. Reid, Ogbonna, and Balbuna are already playing quite well, and they're just kind of rotating between them. Diop's not really got too much in terms of game time, so we might look to bring in someone who's slightly better than him and bring him for a backup to... Oh, it's a great save. Oh, that's just unlucky. Fabianski pulled off an absolutely beautiful save there, and Charlie Austin's just got lucky that he's just smashed it as hard as he could, and it's just gone in on the rebounds. Let's have a look at the save from a different angle, because that save was incredible. Austin with the header, and it's just amazing. I don't know how that's gone in, the rebound, if I'm honest. But that's just lucky. Absolutely lucky. We have another highlight here. It's a Southampton goal kick. And that's quite a good tackle from Hernandez there. What can he do with it? Just don't have a shot. Okay, he had a shot. I thought he was just going to go towards the corner flag again, but he tried to find that bottom corner, and the keeper could only palm it out for a corner kick. Yarmolenko with the corner. Can't really find anyone, and Southampton could be on a counter-attack here now. No, they're not. We are all over Southampton stats-wise. I didn't even notice. 13 shots to their 2. Marino's not had the best of games this half. Hopefully he can pick up, otherwise we'll have to be taking him off. I want to show him the best of what he can do to you lot, because on the games off camera during January, he just played superbly well. We're just not seeing that. Here he is, Moreno. He's getting an assist. That's fine by me. He sets up Hernandez for his second of the game. That's his 10th goal of the season. There we go. I said they're all around the same points. So 10th goal of the season for Hernandez. And got a bit lucky. Smalling tackled him and kind of scrambled around, but Moreno found him. Keeper didn't even dive. And we're 2-1 up going into half time, which is fantastic. Half time here then, we are 2-1 up. Exactly the same situation as what happened against Bournemouth, where we were 2-1 up at half time with a late goal in the first half, and we just couldn't capitalise on it. So hopefully this time we can pick up a third, kind of cruise to the win, not wait until they bloody score. We're 10th in the league now, a point away from the magic 40-point mark, which, no, that's always the first step. You have to get to that 40-point mark, which apparently means you're safe, and then 50, 60, 70 points. And as soon as we hit that 40-point mark, we can relax a little bit and just try and score as many as possible, try and entertain the crowd. But we have got a highlight here. It looks like Southampton are on the attack. Yarmolenko once again doing his defensive duties. I've been impressed with Yarmolenko and his defensive duties, considering he's on an attack mentality as well. He's impressed me. Moreno wins that header. He is 6 foot, so he should be winning quite a few headers. Ogbonna finds Yarmolenko to Hernandez. Can he find Yarmolenko again? He plays it back to Zabaleta. He plays it into Moreno. Just over the bar from the header. Bit unlucky there, bit unlucky. We have another highlight. An hour in, and it looks like it's going to be our attack again. Wilshere has got the ball. Anderson has picked it up. What's he going to do? We are putting a lot of pressure on Southampton here, which is what I'm liking to see. Wilshere, in that deep line playmaker role, plays out to Anderson. Hernandez has a shot, and it's just gone wide. We are piling the pressure on. So Antonio's just come on. I'm going to encourage them. Just come on, keep on playing. Like, don't want to stop this pressure. Winston Reid picks up a booking. We're in the 68th minute. I'm going to make the famous triple substitution, which I've been making a lot recently. Winston Reid can come off for Balbuena because I don't want him getting sent off. Same with Jack Wilshere. I'm going to bring Mark Noble on, I think, to go into that deep line playmaker role. And anyone tired? No one's really tired. We'll bring Arnautovic on for Moreno. Just give Moreno a little bit of a rest because he's played pretty much every game since coming to the club. So we'll give him a little bit of a rest. He got an assist today. He's on a pretty average rating. So he's done his job. Yarmolenko has picked up a knock here. What is it? Potential knee injury. Ooh. If I had a sub, I would take him off, but I don't have a substitute left. But that could be deadly. If it's a knee injury, that could be a good few months. Him being out for, which is not really what we need. We have got an Arnautovic that can play out there, but it's not really what we need at this point of the season. But we have got a late highlight. Anderson's driving the ball forward. Yarmolenko with his dodgy knee has a shot. It's just gone wide. It probably would have gone in if he hadn't got his dodgy knee. But we have got another highlight. I'm just, in my mind, I can see a Southampton goal coming. And I'm not liking it. 2 late goals conceded for a draw. 2 points. Yarmolenko with the ball. Can he get it in? He can't get it in. Just kind of didn't know what to do, even though he's in the perfect crossing position. And Southampton are on the attack here, and they fired wide. Ogbonna's down, injured now as well. Everyone's just picking up knocks. Not liking it at all. Not liking it at all. Come on, boys, just get to the end of the game, and then everyone can go in the physio room where they get their massages and whatnot. But that should be that. Yarmolenko just fires it into the stands back there. And we have managed to pick up a 2-1 win against Southampton. I said at the start of the episode we beat Bournemouth and draw with Southampton. We've just done it the other way around. Drew against Bournemouth even, beat Southampton. We're in 10th position, which I'm happy for. Well done, lads. Good victory for us there. Hopefully the injuries aren't too bad. Fingers crossed. But if you like that episode, please subscribe. I shall... Twisted Knee 5 to 7 days. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. We'll end the episode. We are 10th. 39 points, 1 point off the magic 40 points. But yeah, if you like this, please subscribe. And I shall see you again in a couple of days' time for another episode of the Chilean Revolution. Thank you, and goodbye.